Hey everybody, thanks for coming today. Let's get started. Let's practice some yoga. I'm going to go back to my yoga mat and make sure that you have what you need. 2 blocks, strap in a blanket is usually what we use. And sometimes a bolster is actually a really good idea, or a couple of blankets instead of a bolster, or a pillow. All right, let's get started. I'm going to sit down. So go ahead and close your eyes, cross your legs. Go ahead and sit up nice and tall. Yeah, that's it. And we usually cross the same way, like every time. So let's recross and sit again. And this is a tender moment for a lot of us. Um, I live in the United States. As a lot of you do, the folks who are watching, who are participating in this yoga practice today. Today is the day after the election results. So everyone's going to feel a little bit tender. The folks who wanted to have the party that got in, they might feel elated. So we kind of just have to be with all of that. Usually how we do on any given day, right? Anyone can be going through different things. So let's sit up tall. Let's be extra gentle with ourselves in our practice and with each other. That's probably the best medicine for now. And let's go ahead and bring our hands into prayer position. Just gently bow into our heart. Let's go ahead and take a deep breath in and a deep breath out through the mouth. So just reconnecting with the breath. Deep breath in through the nose and gently out through the mouth. Oh, good. Yeah, I can already feel that dropping in. And another deep breath in and let it out through the mouth. So we just want to heal our body through our own presence today, through our own medicine. That's really the messages that I've been given. Before we move into moving the body, I'd love you to feel an intention that's really true for you right now. Could be healing, just healing, right? So feel it for yourself. Could be a different word than that. And say it to yourself 3 times, please. And let's go ahead and release our hands down to our knees. Let's go ahead and open up the eyes. Keep your gaze soft, just you and your mat. Inhale, reach the arms up high. Exhale, hands to heart. So just down the midline. Inhale, reach up high. Exhale through the midline again. Good. One more time. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, hands to heart. Good. And I'm being drawn to do that a little slower. Could you do this again, but really feel that you're cleansing your aura? I feel like there's been a lot of us that feel kind of attacked or feeling that energy. So I want you to feel when you inhale. Let's do it together. So we'll inhale the arms up. And as you inhale, it's like you're touching the edges of your aura. And if there's any cracks in your aura, you're just kind of like sealing them up and remembering your wholeness. So inhaling up, exhale to heart. Yeah, so just do it with feeling like you're really doing something here. So eyes are closed because you are. And then inhaling, just sealing up any type of little breakages in your aura where you may have felt defeated, may have felt sad. All right, so just zipping those up. That's it. Feeling your wholeness. That's good. Yeah, and then bringing hands to heart. Amazing. And then gently releasing your hands down, opening up your eyes, keep your gaze soft, just you and your mat. And let's get onto all fours, hands and knees. I really feel like we've just got to move the body, get everything like a snow globe shaken up. All right, so I'm going to move my mat over just a little bit closer to you guys. And I'm going to put my bolster at one end of my yoga mat and the blocks at the other. My usual place, easy to get to. And make sure your mat's straight. It does matter. When your mat's straight, it just means that you're probably be more alignment with your body. So that's always good. All right. I'm just turning up my earphones for you guys. Hopefully the sound sounds good. So hands are underneath your shoulders, knees a little bit further back. Now, further back than you normally do, because I want that arch to be a lot longer in your spine. So we're gonna arch, we're gonna drop the belly, we're gonna bend the elbows a little bit. Ooh, really drop the belly, even more, even more. And then exhale to round your spine, so upper back. So connect your breath now with that movement. Inhale to arch. Now, just because we start this way pretty much every time, I don't want you to get into that robotic feeling like, oh yeah, it'll be over soon. No, I want you to be right in here and feel that inhale to arch, every little movement, the spinal cord, exhale to round. And what a miracle it is that our spine moves this way, right? So that we feel the freedom in our spine. Right, so inhaling to arch, exhaling to round, just a couple more. Good. And then find your way into your child's pose. I'm going to use the bolster, big toes to touch, knees apart. You don't have to. I do want to use it today. I feel like we're going to need some real tender positions to be in to let go. And then just gently turn your head to one side. If you are using a bolster or pillow, keep enough room on your bolster or pillow that your head is still on it when you turn your head to one side. Your chin is in, and I've also got it almost at my belly so that I can really feel the belly dropping into the space. There's a sense of, even if I can't let go yet, even if it's hard for you to let go at this moment, just allowing the body to settle, letting things just be as they are. And then gently turn your head the other way. And you're breathing in through nose. You're breathing out through nose. You're connecting with your back body as you feel your kidneys lift up with breath. And you're allowing your tailbone to drop into that space. And we'll go ahead and bring our forehead back to center. And let's remove our bolster. Actually, I'm being drawn to using that same bolster or two pillows if you have it, or two blankets to come onto your back. I don't know why we need to do that right away, but here we are. I'm also going to get a couple of blankets to put on my thighs as a little bit of heaviness. I know we normally do this at the end of class, but this is what's calling us to do for whatever reason. I think it's about opening the heart and letting go. So as you drop back, notice that my shoulders are off the bolster all the way, right? My knees are lifted up because it is a huge arch in my lower back. You may feel like you're more able to have those legs straight, and I want to encourage you to do that if that feels right for you. And eventually legs are straight, and this little bit of heaviness of blankets, other blankets, are on the thighs. Palms are open, head is going back, and you're beginning to breathe again. Right, so all right, I'm being taken to 4, 7, 8 breaths. So as we lay here, we're going to move into that. If you feel like you're being challenged, that this is too much of a heart opener, change it up. Maybe just use your block and put it underneath your sit bones. Tailbone, lower back, up a little higher than sit bones, rather than this, because this is a huge heart opener. All right, so I'm actually going to bend my knees, make it a little bit less of a challenge for my lower back, and allow myself to settle into it. Maybe you're similar. All right, so we're going to inhale for 4. We're going to hold the breath for 7. We're going to exhale for 8. If you are pregnant, you're not going to hold your breath. You're going to move on. And let's do that together. So let's inhale through the nose for 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold the breath, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold the breath, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold the breath, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold the breath, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And exhale, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last round. Inhale, 3, 2, 1. Hold the breath, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And exhale, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale through nose. Exhale through mouth. Really drop your bum. Really allow the lower back to drop down. Inhale again through nose. Breathing into your heart. Exhale out through mouth. Good. One more time. In through nose. And out through mouth. Amazing. All right. Now keep breathing in and out through your nose. Ujjayi breathing. Roll to one side. Take the bolster out and lay back down onto your back. Yeah, that's it. And bring your bolster underneath your tailbone, lower back area. So lift up your bum, bring it underneath you. Draw the belly button in, feel your heart opening, and go ahead and bring your left ankle on top of that right knee. Yeah. And just feel this for a moment. It kind of looks like thread the needle. It's not yet. It may be soon. And I also want you to feel like, could you bring the bolster down a little bit more? Yeah, that'll help you for the next position. So heart is open, breath is in through nose, out through nose, because we want to keep the heat in. And we're going to bring this right knee in, and we're going to move into thread the needle. So a little bit differently, right? Right hand to the outside, left hand to the inside, bringing it in. If for some reason you feel like you can't get a hold of that right thigh, I want you to feel like you could bring the strap to the ball of the right foot. Yeah, and then bring, thread the needle, flex the left toes, and bring that right. Knee bending, right knee bending as you bring it in, outer left hip stretching, and deep breath in, and deep breath out. One more deep breath. Good, and then release it down. Go ahead and change sides just for a few breaths or just one or two. Have that right ankle at the left knee just to kind of drop in to feel how it feels with just one leg on the ground, that left foot. Heart is opening, breath in, breath out. This is heart breathing. Good, one more deep breath here. And then hug your left knee in and right hand to the inside, left hand to the outside. Interlace your fingers behind that left knee, or feel free to grab your strap and bring it to the ball of that left foot. That's it. So deep breath in and deep breath out. Flexing through those right toes and breathing in and out through your nose. Inhale, exhale. One more deep breath. Good. And then release your strap if you have one. Release everything down. Go ahead and lift up your bum. Release your block or your bolster, whatever you have. Put it up to the side. Hug your knees in. Gently rock yourself from side to side. And little circles. Breath in and out through nose. Little circles. Go ahead and let that left leg go down to the ground. Hug the right knee in. Interlace your fingers. Point and flex your feet. Breathing in and out through your nose. And then change sides. Good. Pointing and flexing. Nice. Breathing and stretching. Good. And then hugging both knees in, just gently roll over to your left side. Come on up, all fours, hands and knees. And let's go right into downward facing dog. So take those knees back, draw the belly button in and up. Notice if you need to do half dog, this would be it, right? So you would just stay with your knees down if your wrists or shoulders are tight. Otherwise, you're coming into your full dog. Hips are going up high. You're bending one knee, you're straightening up the other. You're allowing yourself to feel, right? So healing is feeling and feeling is healing, right? So when we feel, we heal. So whatever emotions that you're experiencing, try not to cover them up with anything and try not to bypass them and sit with them. And, acceptance is really an important part of our practice. And that's the meditation we'll do at the end. I'm going to do a meditation on acceptance. So yeah, so right now, pressing down through your palms, first finger and thumb, sit bones are rising up high, belly button is drawing in, straight legs. And then you're gonna bend your knees, walk your feet all the way up to your hands. Separate feet, hips distance. Yeah, let's move a bit. Use your blocks if you'd like to. Inhale, lengthen, come more forward, draw the belly button in. Exhale, fold in. Good. Inhale, lengthen again. Exhale, fold in. Good. Bend your knees a lot. Roll up slow. One vertebrae at a time. Draw the belly button in as you come all the way up to stand. And then reach up high. Get really nice and tall. Move it side to side. Just enjoy your body. Right? We got to move our body right now. That's just kind of any pockets of tension. We've got to notice it and see if we can release it. I went for a big swim yesterday. I only lasted 4 minutes in there, 4 minutes, but it's 70 degrees here today and yesterday on the East Coast. So yeah, climate change is real. So yeah, twist it around. Oh, you look great, Lynn. Awesome. So just twisting it around and feeling it. So yeah, swimming is good. Moving your body right now, anything that you can do to help you feel more. All right, feel and let go. All right, let's move through some classical sun salutes. Press down into your feet. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, come on down. Hinge at your hips. Inhale, lengthen, gaze up. Exhale, fold in. Let's bend our knees. Let's take the right leg back. You're in a high lunge. So check it out. I've got my left knee right above the ankles and your right leg is back. You're going to inhale, reach up from here. Shine open with your heart. Inhale. Exhale, reach up. Bend your elbows and reach up. Good. Bend your elbows and reach up. And now we're going to go for a twist. You're going to reach your arms out in front. You're going to drop your hands down. You're going to have your right hand move closer to your left foot. You can use your block, gaze to your left side, lift the left arm up, and then take the left arm back and forward. Inhale, exhale, move the energy. Inhale, exhale. That's the best thing we can do. Move the energy. Inhale, exhale. And then release that right knee down without falling. Keep the back toes curled under. I just fell. And interlace your fingers. Take the heels of your hands up and open your heart. So for this one, you may need to come in and out of it, right? So the hips may be tight, the hip flexors, and I'd encourage you to do that. So in and out, deep breath in and deep breath out. That's it. Good. And then releasing your hands down, just step back to your plank position. So draw that belly button in and up. So first plank, head is lifted up, you're looking down. Draw the belly button in, take your thighs up, knees drop down, chest and chin, all the way down onto your belly. Sphinx pose, one of my favorites. I like it, I think, mostly. Well, elbows are underneath your shoulders, legs are going back. I think I like this because it's a wonderful place to pause and to remember our intention. So try to do that. Your heart is open. You're breathing into your heart and the sun is shining. Right? So even if those clouds are covering the sun still shines. So really feeling that inside your heart right now. Remember that as we move together through everything. Deep breath in and deep breath out. Go ahead and bring your chin all the way in, your forehead down to the ground. Go ahead and curl your toes under. Come on up. Come into downward facing dog. Hips are up high. All right, so we're going to inhale from here. We're going to come up onto the ball of both feet. I'm going to step that right foot through. So we're going to stay up on the ball of our back foot. You're going to come up. You're going to move the right foot to the right. So you're off the tightrope. Reach the arms up high. Take your time. Steady yourself, right? Balance is found with the breath, right? So you may not find that balance right away. And that's okay, right? It's a process. So as you reach up high, draw the belly button in and up, and then reach your arms out in front. Drop your hands down. Left hand goes onto a block, a little closer to the right foot. Right hand to right hip. Right arm can go up, forward and back, right? So deeply breathing here. Moving the energy. Good. Good. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Inhale to exhale. So good. All right, release your left knee to the floor. All right, interlace your fingers, heels of your hands up. I'm keeping my back toes curled under. I feel a bit more stable there. And sink it down. Maybe you're going to come in and out of it. I don't know where you're feeling this, but for me, I tend to really feel it on the inner groin. So down near the pelvic floor, right where the hips are starting to open a bit. You may feel it in a different area, but I guess I just feel like I wanted to say that to validate anybody who might be feeling that there. So deep breath in and deep breath out. Good. And then releasing your hands down. Step your back foot up to meet your front foot, right? So that's the end of the classical sun salute. Inhale, lengthen, gaze up. Exhale, fold in. Check this out. Arms are going to go further out in front. You're in your forward bend. You're drawing your belly button in and up. Heart is lengthening here. Press down into your feet. Bring your feet in a little closer. Your heart is still away from belly. Right leg is going to come up. So it looks like this. Draw your belly button in and up. Keep extending that leg back. All you're doing is bending over and lifting the right leg. Left hand can go closer to that left, or left hand can go right on that left ankle as you bow in, as you deeply breathe. And we're going to go back into warrior two. So bend your left knee, take the right leg way back, and see if you can gently come up and find your peaceful warrior as you sink down, as you find your place inside your body, as you feel your strength and stretch your arms away from one another, as you sink down, all the way down. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Yeah, you look great. Sink down a little bit more. I want to show my puppy to you guys today too. So I'm going to hopefully remember that. I'll bring her out. All right, open up. Dancing warrior. Left leg is open. Left arm is reaching up. So you're finding space now in your whole body as you reach up. And you guys know you can vacillate from left palm down to left palm open. Breathe. Open, breathe. Like we can't think our way into these positions. We actually have to do them. We might get bored with them because we think we've done them all the time, but we've never done them in this moment. So I really want you to go there. Breathing in this moment, finding space. All right. Go ahead now and bend that left knee, windmill your hands down, step back, come into your plank position, take a deep breath in, and then on your exhale, knees, chest, chin, all the way down. We're moving. Open your heart, cobra pose, and then come into downward facing dog. Hips are up high. Deep breath in, deep breath out, and allow your head to soften. So in down dog, I see a lot of people pushing their heads down like this. So I'm going to try to do it. It's so painful. It's like, where are they going? Where are you going? It's like, all right, so head is up. I get it. It's because heart wants to melt, but it's not head, it's heart. We want heart to melt, not head. So head is just kind of more not controlled, right? Head is not controlled. Head is just kind of loose there. Ears are lining up with arms. Heart is melting. Belly draws in and up. Yeah. And then the shoulders are more open, right? You're pressing the palms down, shoulders open, hollow armpits. All right, bend the knees, look to your hands. Lightly step or jump. Inhale and lengthen. Exhale and fold. Good. Inhale and lengthen again. Draw the belly button in, bring your feet closer in. Left leg will lift up behind you. Head drops down, and this right hand can go to this right ankle. You can draw your belly button in and up and take that left leg up higher and higher and higher. Take your time. Use your breath to help you there, to help you stay present. Inhale to exhale. Relax your jaw. We're coming into warrior two. So I'm going to have my back to you guys, which I don't always love, but you know what? There's a reason for everything. So maybe you're getting to see the position from the back, which is always fun. If you're a visual person, it's always fun to see how it looks like on other people on the back. But you focus on you. You're only looking at the camera if you need to. So left leg is back, or rather you're only looking at the screen if you need to. All right, so seeing that left arm, it's up, it's in line, right arm, middle right finger, gazing out, sinking down, and then opening up, taking that right leg straighter, left arm goes up, creating space in your whole body. Deep breath in, deep breath out. And creating space and openness in your aura too. Remember those areas that we repaired with our intention, with our breath. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Keep reaching up high. Good. And then bend the right knee, release the right hand down. But this is what you're going to do. All you're going to do is pivot that right foot in. So you're coming into your forward bend. I'm going to turn around because I don't want my bum to you guys. So toes are in, heels are out. I'm going to travel both hands over to our left foot. So all the way over. Right hand is going to stay on that left ankle. So bring your feet in a little closer to be able to do that. And let your head soften. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Lift that left arm up. Open your heart. Inhale. Exhale, release, and take your hands over to the other foot. Left hand grabs onto that right ankle. Right arm lifts up. Deep breath in, deep breath out. What a joy it is to move our body. We're so lucky. And then releasing that right hand down, and then take your both hands over to the front of your yoga mat again and drop down onto your knees and come into your child's pose without your bolster. Big toes touching, knees apart, arms out in front. Melt your heart here. So even here, you're lengthening your heart as you come down, all the way down. Yeah, sometimes I come up onto my 10 fingertips to kind of feel my heart melting more, to give it a little bit more lift. And breathe. And breathe. Yeah, stay for that exhale. 2 more breaths here. Soften your shoulders. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Good. All right, let's come up. If you need to stay where you are, though, feel free to always take those rests longer. Let's grab our yoga blocks. Let's move into pyramid. Step your left foot forward. So you're going to pivot that right foot down. You're only about 3 feet here, like distance. So come up to standing, and you'll see that your left heel is intersecting your right heel, and you're squaring your hips like warrior one, right? So your shoulder stance for sure. Let's see. Yep. Yep. You got this. I love it. Reach the arms up high. Inhale. Exhale, dive forward and take your time to dive forward. Draw the belly button in and up. Feel your lines. So left hip up and back, right hip more down, more forward. Keep the ribs in, up and in as you come all the way down and all the way forward, and drop your hands down onto your blocks. and let your head drop down into the space. Pure hamstrings. Head is dropping, breath is deepening. Inhale to exhale. One more deep breath. All right. Bend the left knee. Let's take this right leg back. Curl the back toes under. Put some padding underneath that right knee if you need it. Specifically because we will move into something that you might need that padding underneath that right knee. Now, left knee is above your toes. Left knee is above your toes, not your ankle. All right. So shorter stance. Inhale, reach up. Right. So deep breath in, deep breath out, reach up. Do you feel the shorter stance? It's definitely shorter. So now we're getting into quads. Right arm is going to go off to that right side. We're going to see if we can bend the right knee and take that right foot off to the side and see if we can grab onto it. Yeah. Can't get onto it. I would stay with this. You can't get onto it. It means that this needs to get stretched out a bit more. And it also could be that the shoulder is tight, right? So you open your palm. People do this one wrong where they just go take their arm back and they can't get it because the shoulder needs to open. All right. Yeah. So deep breath in and deep breath out. All right. Let's release both hands down to the inside of your left foot. Move your left foot to the left. Maybe curl the back toes again and drop down onto an elbow. And breathe. And breathe. Chin away from chest. Deep breath in, deep breath out. All right. So this is setting us up for pigeon. That's where I wanted to take you guys. So now heel toe your left foot to the right. And I might even put my blanket underneath my left side bum before I even drop into it. All right, so heel toe, see if you need that support too. And then take, I only say what I'm doing just, of course, because of you, right? Okay, so taking that right knee back, right knee back, right knee back. And then inhale, open the heart. If you've already come down, it's fine. Of course, it's okay. And then very slowly make your way down, unless you feel like you just need to be up here for a few breaths, if it's medicine for you. Yeah. So I'm feeling like it's a bit of medicine right now. I'm going to bring another blanket into the mix. I want you to feel like you could do what's right for you. This blanket for me is going to go right underneath my belly. Yeah, I think I'm going to bring a block as well for more support right underneath my belly. Yeah. And then I'm going to get another block for forehead. So it's kind of like bringing the floor up so that we can feel held from the ground. We don't feel like the floor is hard and our body is hard. We want a soft landing, and we want that in our physical form with our practice. That's why we use all these different props. So now, like we began class, that 4-7-8 breath, you could do that again. And you could definitely do it on your own. Inhale for 4, hold the breath for 7, exhale for 8. Or you could just breathe deeply, in through nose and out through nose. And really watch the breath come in and out through the nose. Watch it and feel it. Feel yourself letting go. Feel yourself dropping into it a bit more. Feel yourself just settling into a little bit more of the discomfort, right? So you're not bypassing the discomfort that you might be feeling in the hip. You're doing that so that it can be seen. And when it's seen, it usually lets go of us. People want to feel seen, right? Just like our body parts want to feel seen. Deep breath in, deep breath out. And seen doesn't have to mean with eyes, right? All different ways of seeing. One more deep breath here. Relax your belly. Good. You guys have done so good. So release your blocks and your blankets, perhaps out in front. I'm going to come right out of it. I'm going to come into downward facing dog. And take your time to come into a down dog where your left leg is lifted up high, right? Because that's the leg that just got all the medicine. That's the hip that just got all the medicine with the pigeon pose. So you can reach it up high. You can breathe deeply in through nose, out through nose. Really open up, strong arms, head softening, and then releasing that foot down. Feel free to move through a vinyasa if you've got the energy and you want to let that energy move through your body. Otherwise, 2 more breaths in down dog or even child's pose. Inhale, exhale. I'm going to move my setup to the other side so that I'm not, so I don't have my back to you. Deep breath in and deep breath out. One more deep breath here. And we're going to step that right foot all the way forward. And we're going to step it forward to where the right knee is right above your toes. So let's check that out. Right knee right above your toes. Curl the back toes under and lift the arms up high. Interlace your fingers. Bring the heels of your hands up and open up through your heart as you sink down. Open up through your heart. Open up through your heart. Inhale to exhale. Breathe. Breathe. And breathe. And then we get to sink down a little bit more. And let's bring our left arm off to the side. So you could feel like you just want to hold it out to the side, right? So palm is open. Some folks, that's where they get to with this pose because it's their shoulder that won't actually do it. So do this type of thing to open the shoulder. And I even grab onto just like kind of at the arm there, pulling it in. And then eventually, maybe we can pick that left foot up. But if you're getting any type of cramps, or don't push it, right? Kind of like ease yourself into it, right? So I'm working with mine. I've definitely been doing a lot more strength training as I'm getting older because I know it's better or good for me to do that. So I feel really tight, extra tight lately. So I'm just taking my time through it with you guys. Deep breath in, deep breath out, sinking it down, and then releasing your left foot, bringing both hands to the inside of your right foot. Move the right foot to the right, and maybe you can come down on an elbow, maybe 2, and we're not staying there for too long, right? Inhale, exhale. Relax your jaw. As soon as you relax into it, it's almost like then we can move on, right? It's like you've kind of tasted the nectar of the position by letting go. And then we'll heel toe this right foot over to the left side. I'm going to put padding underneath my right sit bone right away because I know that's the medicine I need. And you might be the same. Curl the back toes under, slide the left knee back. Decide what you need to do here. Do you need another blanket underneath your belly? Do you need another one underneath your forehead? And inhale and lengthen. And exhale and fold. If you've gone too far, I mean, you'll just kind of not be able to lengthen your breath very much, right? So if you've gone too far, the pose won't feel like you can stay there. So sometimes the medicine is just kind of backing off. Let's stay here for a few deep breaths. Soften your belly. Bring your mind to your breath. You can always do your 4, 7, 8. One more deep breath. Good. All right. Let's come on up. Let's go ahead and just go into down dog. Lift that right leg up behind you. Bend and straighten it. Move it around. Get everything moving back there. The energy just start to open. Breathe deeply as you do that. Lifting it up high. Inhale and exhale. Good. All right. Releasing your foot down. Deep breath in, deep breath out. In full down dog here. And go ahead and drop down onto your knees. Have the right hand intersect your right knee. Have that left foot pivot down. This is a variation of Vashisthasana. Lift that left arm up and look down at your right hand for a moment. Just press down into that right palm. Really try to press down through that first finger and thumb, and then gently lift that left leg up if you'd like to. And you can just kind of gaze more eye level as you lift up. Nice. And we can always bend the left knee. We can always reach back, see if we can grab onto the foot and move into the quad again. We've done a lot of quad stretching today. Open your heart. Deep breath in. Press the foot into the hand. And very gently, controlled if you can, straighten up and lengthen out. And then release it down. Let's change sides. Let's drop that left knee down. Let's have that left hand all intersecting that back middle right arch. Look down at your left hand. Really press that left palm down. Lift the right arm up. And very slowly find your way. Deep breath in. And then deep breath out. Open through your heart center. And you can always bend that right knee, reach back, grab onto the foot, and press that foot into the hand as you open your heart. Open your heart. Open your heart. That's all we can do right now. Keep that heart open. Strong back, open heart. Straighten up that right leg, right arm up, and release it down. And let's round and arch the spine. Exhale to round. Inhale to arch. Exhale to round. And inhale to arch. So I'm being taken now to the wall. I want you to feel as if you can stay here now, that this can be your ending position. So I'm going to bring my my blanket and open it out, because you don't want your back cold. Like, you don't want anything cold, especially as you start to move into Shavasana. Get your eye pillows, get everything that you're going to think that you're going to need, because this is where we're going to end up. And we're going to take the legs up on the wall first. So take your time. My right hip is going to get really close to the wall. It doesn't have to touch the wall, but it's going to get close. And I'm going to take my legs up high. Take your time to do this. Hopefully you've got some wall space. If for some reason you actually don't have wall space, bring your feet onto a chair. That's okay too. But before you do the chair pose, if it's those of you who are not using the wall, you would just be on your back, right, with soles of your feet together. And everybody else is doing soles of the feet together, but we're at the wall, right? And those of you who don't have the wall, your feet are on the ground and you're doing Supta Baddha Konasana. And then you'll eventually put your feet onto a chair, right? But we're using the wall. So I just want to give you those variations. Those of you who are on your back with your soles of your feet together, you can stay right there. You could also move into a twist if you prefer it. Those of you at the wall, I'd love you to move into your frog pose. So knees together and then feet wide, really wide. So toes are out from the way and your heels are in. So opposite to what we always do. So toes out, heels in, and take your legs quite wide. Notice that my legs are definitely not, like they're not child's pose legs. right? These are like probably, well, they're frog legs. They're really long. So see if you can find that right place. Notice, like I'll put my heels in sometimes, and then I'll take them out to find the place where I'm feeling the stretch that is the most nourishing stretch. So find a nourishing stretch for you here. You're going to have one hand on the belly. You have both hands on the belly. You can even bring hands on your thighs, not to really push them down, but there is weight just on the hands alone, just kind of letting them sit. And deep breath in and deep breath out. I want you to feel like you could even open your legs wide. You don't have to stay in frog, right? That's a nice position, nice restorative position as well. You could move in and out of it. And breathe. Those of you on your back, you might be already onto another twist, like on your other side. So you can modify any of these things. Everybody else, come out of your frog and let's bring our legs together and let's bring our legs up high. So feet are flexing and then pointing and then flexing. And then hug your knees in, weave your knees together. We don't have our knees together very much. Have you noticed that? We kind of do feet hips distance, knees hip distance, and that's actually good for us, right? Especially if we're feeling tighter. But for now, knees are together. You're rocking side to side. It's just different, right? It's massaging the organs. All right, so inside. All right, so feet are going to go to the wall. Check it out. Everyone bring the knees together. Open your palms out to the side. Notice that your feet are at the wall. The feet are going to stay there. And you're going to keep those feet there as you slowly bring the legs over to the left side for a twist. Deep breath in, deep breath out. And those of you who've already done your twist, like if you're not at the wall for whatever reason, maybe you're moving into a longer final rest or a different position. So don't worry, we'll all meet up again in a little bit. So right here, those of you who are in the twist, deep breath in, deep breath out. Now, if you're like me and you've got like this little space into the knees, you can bring the legs together, right? You can do that. The other way is if it feels a little too intense to do that, grab your block or grab a blanket and put it between your knees and allow that to feel, for you to feel supported, gazing over to that right side. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Now my feet are kind of touching the baseboard, but they're not like exact or anything. So feel free to be free. And let's take another deep breath in. And then on the exhale, draw the belly button in. If you do have the block there, squeeze the block. It's really good for your abs as you go over to the other side. So feet are on the wall and then all the way over. Yeah, any gaps that you see in your body, you always want to fill them up with support, right? So moving over now, looking to that left side. Deep breath in. It's kind of like a metaphor for life, right? Any gaps that we have in our life, we want to seal it up with support. So same with our aura, right? We sealed it up with our own love, right? We're moving into wholeness rather than wishing parts of us weren't cracked, and instead seeing it and loving it and allowing it to be there, right? Deep breath in and deep breath out. So if you can stay a little bit longer, I'd love to move into your meditation. It's not a long meditation, but legs will go up the wall and your palms will be open, or you'll just be laying on your back and putting your knees underneath your bolster, just in case you don't want to have your legs up on the wall for final rest. And you're going to keep breathing in and out through your nose. And I'm going to find my glasses and I'm going to give you this beautiful meditation on self-love and acceptance. Make sure that you're steady, Steady yourself where you are. And go ahead and take a deep breath in through your nose. And gently let it out. Another deep breath in. And let it out. Good. One more time. Deep breath in. And let it out. Nice. Once you feel a little bit more settled, I'd love for you to close your eyes, maybe put something over your eyes. If you've got something close, you can do that. And also notice and feel if there's any tension left in the body. And just trying to just be one with it now. Allow it to be there. Because once we allow, it sometimes lets go of us. Right? Inhale through your nose. Exhale through your mouth. Continue to take some deep, full breaths. And as you breathe, become aware of the state of your body and the quality of your mind. Where is the body holding? Do you feel closed off or shut down in any part of the body? Hopefully, after the practice, a little less of that. But where's your mind? Is it wandering, or is it at home within the breath? Is your mind at ease or filled with restlessness, negativity, or doubt? Very gently as you lay here, feel free to place your real hands on your heart, or just energetically place your hands on your heart and continue to inhale through your nose and exhale through your mouth. And asking yourself, how does it feel to place your hands over this tender area, this place where you experience love, this place where you experience acceptance for yourself and others? Let your breath become more smooth and effortless. Begin to breathe in and out through your nose. Feeling the flow of air moving into your lungs. And then back out into the world. With each exhale, imagine you are releasing any negative thoughts that may be lingering in your mind. The negative thoughts can be understandable, but also not so helpful for us sometimes. Continue to focus on your breath, and on each inhale, go ahead and think that you are worthy. I am worthy. And on each exhale, I am enough, and I'm here and I'm present. Let each inhale draw in acceptance of this moment and of yourself. And each exhale, release what is not serving you, not serving us in the collective anymore. And take a few moments to breathe and recite this mantra internally. I am worthy, I'm enough, or anything different that you know is better for you. Notice how you feel as you say these words to yourself. And if your mind is wandering off at any point, know that it's okay. It's the nature of the mind to wander. You simply bring your attention back, your drishti back to your breath. Notice how your thoughts come and go, whether they are positive or negative. And simply allow them to pass. passing. It's like clouds floating in the sky. Now visualize yourself standing in front of a mirror and look into your eyes. What do you see? Pain and sadness, love and joy, or maybe even neutrality. Maybe you're in that place now. You're just neutral. You're okay. None of it has to be. It's just whatever you're experiencing. Remember that. Nothing is better than the other. Regardless of what appears in the reflection, tell yourself, I love you. You are beautiful. And you are worthy of happiness. Know that what you see in the mirror in this moment may be different from what you see the next time you look. And that's how it's supposed to be. Imagine now that you could breathe into your heart and visualize love pouring out of your hands and into your heart. And let this love warm and permeate you from your heart center and filling up the rest of your body. And just feel that sense of comfort and calm traveling up through your chest, into your neck and your head, and out into your shoulders, your arms and your hands, and then down into your ribs, your belly, your pelvic floor, legs and feet. Allow a sensation of warmth to fill you up from your head into your toes. Breathe here and know that love is always available for you when you need it. As you are ready here, just gently moving your fingers and moving your toes. If you're at the wall, just gently bring your knees in towards your chest. And if you're just laying on your back, do the same. Just kind of just move your fingers and your toes and go ahead and roll yourself to one side. That's it. Yeah, so you're just kind of resting yourself to the side and you're remembering your intention as you rest to the side. And then using the strength of your arms, you can come up. Sitting down, you can lean up against the wall. Those of you who are there, it really kind of helps to kind of feel the wall at your back, to feel the lengthening of your spine. And if you're in the middle of the room, you're feeling that length also. From the sit bones all the way up to your crown. Let's take a few moments here to step into the place of gratitude. Gratitude is just such a high vibration. It might be too soon, but it also might be time when it's time for you. And if that's now, that's great. If it's later, that's okay too. To really look at feeling grateful for this moment, no matter what, no matter who we have in our life, what we have going on. And to kind of know that some of our most growth times, our best times, are those uncomfortable times in our life. The human doesn't want to hear that. The human is like, no, the good times are the ones that are blissful and easy, and drinking wine in Italy, just as an example. But yeah, they feel good for the human. But just remember, if you are going through a hard time personally, that is actually one of your best times in a lot of ways, because you're growing, you're experiencing, and you're becoming more centered with who you really are, with who you know you are to be for reals, right? The spirit. And then all these trials and tribulations are there for us to self-realize, for us to remember that. Let's go ahead and take a deep breath in, let it out through the mouth. And let's seal our practice in with one Om from your heart. Let's take a deep breath. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Go ahead and open up your eyes, keep your gaze soft. And I hope that you have a wonderful rest of your day, whatever you're up to. I am going to leave it on the recording mode just for a second because I do want you to see my little Gracie dog. She's 17 weeks now. And then when she comes, I'll turn off the recording so that we can talk for a second if you want to. All right, let me go grab her. Gracie, they want to meet you. Come on. Come on. Come on. Let's go. Let's go. Hey, look, they're over here. Hey, hey, they're over here. Come here. Oh, here she is. Look at her. She's so big now. She's like my big baby. She's so cute.